simple. Mike, here's your double espresso. Poppy, your double tall, non-fat cappuccino.
Here we are, Howard Schultz. When you look around this place, what do you see?
I see a deep sense of community. We intended from day one to really kind of build a third place between home and work. Really, I think at a time in America where people are hungry for human connection, we're providing that.
Wow, that's a tall order for a coffee shop, unless you're Howard Schultz, the CEO of Starbucks.
If we can bring you the world's best healthy energy bar, and you know it's from Starbucks, that's accretive to the brand.
He's a born salesman, a cheerleader on caffeine.
My promise for you is that I will never ask anything of you that I am not asking of myself. Happy anniversary, Starbucks.
Happy 40th anniversary, to be exact. Here, there, and everywhere.
We were never perfect.
So what's up with the apologies?
We made mistakes, and we will make more mistakes.
Here's what's up. After leading Starbucks through grande-sized growth in the 80s and 90s, Schultz stepped down as CEO in 2000 to focus on global expansion.
People around the world, they want the authentic Starbucks experience. Growth became a strategy as opposed to an outcome.
So it was all about growth.
It was.
Not about quality.
It wasn't about quality, and more importantly, it wasn't about the customer or the partner.
Partner, by the way, is Starbucks speak for employee. It all came crashing down starting in 2007. Starbucks' pricey frappuccinos and lattes didn't mix well with the failing economy. Do you think that the company and you had a tin ear about what people were experiencing during the height of the recession? You know, that maybe they couldn't spend $5 on their coffee every day.
Katie, it's not $5. It's not $5. Let's get that right. It's $1.50.
But no, for these fancy coffee drinks that people are addicted to, it's a lot more than $1.50, Howard.
Okay. We did not have a tin ear. Remember,
Little bit?
The entire country, every company was going through a financial crisis. Starbucks was not alone. Primarily, we wanted to remove all of the physical barriers between us and our customers so that there was direct sight line. They could see everything.
Schultz says there's a renewed focus now on the product that put Starbucks on the map. Coffee, which puts the pressure on Andrew Linneman, the director of coffee quality.
I can't imagine a day without coffee. I can't imagine.
Every day in the tasting room at the Seattle headquarters, Linneman and his team slurp, and I'm sorry to say, spit their way through dozens of cups, taste testing batches from around the world.
Decent acid, good medium body.
To them, it's a bit like fine wine.
It's challenging because it's already a very intense flavor profile. There's a lot going on, and it's really hard to differentiate between coffees.
These days, Howard Schultz and Starbucks are again pushing ahead full steam. What is this?
We discovered a piece of equipment that literally makes the best cup of brewed coffee you can find.
Schultz is back in salesman mode, showing off a new brewing system that he claims makes the ultimate cup of coffee. Now, how much would this cup of joe cost me, Howard?
Kelly, what do we charge for this coffee?
I think it's about 30 cents more than the traditionally brewed coffee, so that would probably be about, I'm gonna say $2.75.
$2.75?
Not $4 or $5.
Okay, but for all the coffee talk, have you seen the new logo? There's something missing. That's right, it doesn't say coffee or Starbucks for that matter. Which means Starbucks can sell tea or nutrition bars or just about anything else at your neighborhood grocery store. Well, why not just put Starbucks coffee on the coffee and Starbucks other things on the other products?
That would be more confusing, Katie. That's why you're in news and not in marketing.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to just take over the world?
No.
Sounds like it.
We just want to
have like Starbucks tennis balls.
No, we're not doing any of that. We're staying within our core, but there will be adjacent products that I think will be complementary to the coffee. That's the story. And
that's Howard Schultz's story. After the bitter and the sweet, he remains a man on a mission in which coffee is just the beginning.
I think at the end of the day, We were never in the coffee business serving people. We were in the people business serving coffee and understanding that. So,
That sounds like a bumper sticker.
well, but it's
Do
true.
you have that embroidered on a pillow at home?
No, but it's true. It's true. We're in the business of humanity.
Poppy, your double tall, non-fat cappuccino.